Good day, and welcome to Hiroshima University's English Podcast. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Hiroshima University's English Podcast. We're sure that your English is improving. I'm Joe.
And Kay here. Joe, I have a question for you. 物理学はお好きですか? Do you like physics?
Actually, I like it to some extent.
ある程度は.
That's right. I like physics to some extent because I had a very good teacher in high school, right? He made the motion and the acceleration experiments very interesting, and he had a good smile. How about you, Kay? Did you have a good physics teacher in high school?
Probably I better not make any comments. I feel bad for my teacher.
Okay.
なんで私がこんな質問をしたかっていうと、今日のダイアログは物理学と猫のお話をするからです。この2つにどんな関係があるのか Let's find out! 皆さんこんにちは。今日は量子力学についてお話ししたいと思うんですけど、特にその学問において重要とされている思考実験についてお話しします。この思考実験の名前、シュレーディンガーの猫と日本語では言いますが、Joe, could you explain about it in English?
Right, it's called Schrödinger's cat.
Okay.
It's this famous thought experiment about 85 years ago, so almost 100 years ago, quantum physics was really developing.
量子力学が発達している頃だったんですね。
Right, it's called quantum physics, and they really thought that atoms or electrons like that could be in two different states at the same time.
この原子とかミクロの世界では、ある物質が2つの状態にあるっていう通説が通ってたんですね。
Right, but this one famous Austrian physicist named Erwin Schrodinger.
シュレーディンガーさんです。
Right, he thought this was kind of strange. Things cannot be in two different states, two different conditions at the same time like that. So he came up with this experiment. And the experiment begins with an opaque box.
不透明な opaque って不透明という意味です。
Right, so opaque again means you cannot see through it. For example, the curtains in the room are opaque, like that. Or, these days in an airplane, the windows switch from opaque to clear.
なりますね。
Right, in these
カーテン
new,
がなくなって。
right, these new Boeing airplanes,
そう。
the windows switch from opaque to clear, like that. Anyway, again, you have an opaque box, and you put a cat inside of it. And you also put a flask containing deadly radioactive material in it.
フラスコの中に放射性物質を入れて置いときます。
Again, inside the box, you've got the cat, a flask containing radioactive material, and you also have a radioactivity detector.
放射能探知機も入っています。
Right. And there's a 50% chance that this radioactivity detector will detect the radioactive material. A 50% chance. And if the detector detects the radioactive material, the flask will be shattered and the cat will die.
この放射線探知機がフラスコの中の放射能を探知したら、フラスコが割れてしまうんですね。to shatter で粉々になるっていうことですけど、そうすると猫は死んでしまいますね。
Right, there's a 50% chance that the detector will detect the radioactivity, and if it does, the flask will be shattered and the cat will die. Too bad, eh?
Too bad. I feel bad for that cat.
That's right.
でもこれは思考実験なので実際にやってるわけではないです。Just in case.
The important part about this experiment is that things cannot really be in two different states at one time, said Schrodinger. It cannot be both alive and dead. You don't know if it, without seeing the cat, you don't know if it's alive or dead because of the 50% chance, right?
Okay.
So he thought that things cannot be kind of like in a zombie state between alive and dead. He said it's either 100% alive or 100% dead, like that.
この話のミソは、箱を開けてみるまで猫が箱の中で生きているのか死んでいるのか確率が五分五分ということで、生きている猫の状態と死んでいる猫の状態が同時に存在しているということになるということです。
Right. And today this is very important because physicists really agree that for larger objects, it has to be in one state, right?
Okay.
But for these small objects like electrons and things like that, maybe they can be in two different states at one time because of the spin on the electron or something like that.
なるほど。マクロの世界では物質は1個の状態ですけど、ミクロの世界ではそうとも限らないということです。はい、という長々した説明でしたけど、今日の話題はそんなシュレーディンガーの猫についてのお話です。Let's listen at slow speed.
Hey, Amy. Have you ever heard of Schrödinger's cat?
No, Sam. What is it? A new cat breed? I love cats, by the way.
Ha ha. Schrödinger's cat is a well-known thought experiment suggested by a famous Austrian physicist named Erwin Schrodinger.
Erwin Schrodinger? Never heard of him. But this Schrödinger's cat experiment sounds very science-thingy to me. Go on.
Okay. Let's say there's a cat inside an opaque box. That means you cannot see inside the box.
Yes, an opaque box. So we do not know what's happening inside.
Right. And also in the box is a flask containing deadly radioactive material. Of course, there is a radioactivity detector in the box as well.
Ah, what a poor cat. Sam, please don't kill our cute kitties.
Amy, this is a thought experiment, not a real experiment. Anyway, there's a 50% chance that the radioactivity will be detected by the machine. If the radioactivity is detected, the flask will be shattered, releasing the radiation. Of course, the cat will die.
No! You science people are a bunch of geeks, killing poor animals.
Oh Lord, calm down. Let me finish the explanation. So, if we do not look in the box, there's a 50% chance that the cat is alive or not. It's in kind of a zombie state. Alive or dead? We don't know. But if we do look in the box, it's either 100% alive or 100% dead.
Oh my God, please stop. I don't want to hear something so tormenting anymore.
Amy, we're not killing the cat. Anyway, this shows how observing something changes the situation. That's pretty unique, hey?
I don't want to talk to you anymore, Sam. All of you science people are creepy and bizarre. How can you treat a cat like that?
Oh boy.
So she is really worried about killing the cat.
Yeah, we hope no cats will ever be killed in experiments.
That's right.
まず女の人がこのシュレディンガーの猫っていうお話を持ち出されたとき、それは新しい猫の系統っていう風に聞いてます。breed で系統とか種類っていう意味です。
Right. A cat breed, a dog breed is like that.
で、さっきジョー先生が説明してくれたみたいな、シュレディンガーの猫についてお話をしてくれます。で、女の子は、よくわかんないけど、すっごい科学っぽいねっていう風に言ってます。science thingy で、科学っぽいという意味ですね。
Yeah, this thingy is kind of like similar to or like that. And really a conversation. For example, I'm not really interested in science thingy things. You can also say, for example, history thingy things or something like that. Anyways, maybe young people these days kind of say that sometimes.
thingy は万能ですから、何でも使ってください。で、いろいろ聞いた後に、この子は、シュレディンガーの猫っていう実験本当にしたって思ってしまって、女の子は、あなたたち科学者っていうのはかわいそうな動物を殺すオタク集団だよっていうふうに言ってます。A bunch of でたくさんっていう意味で、geek でオタクという意味です。
Yeah, it's a funny word, right? Don't be such a geek. For example, you should try to get out and meet people, things like that. Don't stay in your house playing with your cell phone and things like that. Don't be such a geek, a funny expression. And a bunch of is a very good word in conversation. It means a lot of. For example, I have a bunch of homework to do tonight. Or we had a bunch of rain yesterday. So you can use it with anything. Or I ate a bunch of food for dinner. It's a good word conversation.
で、男の子の方は、全く落ち着けよっていう風に言ってます。Oh Lord で、全くって憤慨しております。
Yeah, Lord is like God or wow or anything like that. You can use it sometimes. It's okay. It's not too strong, I think. God is even stronger for some reason, but Lord seems to be a little bit more polite. Oh Lord, that was a great movie. Something like that you can say. Or oh Lord, was that food bad? So you can use it both in good and bad situations like that.
で、男の子は、つまりね、この実験のミソは箱を開けるまで猫が生きてるかどうか分かる確率は五分五分ってことなんだよって説明してるんですけど、女の子は、いやもうやめて、怖いこと言わないでっていうふうに言ってます。tormenting って厄介とか苦しいっていう意味ですね。
Right. To torment means to really hurt someone like that. For example, that class is tormenting me. I hate it, for example. Or stop tormenting me. Be a nice person. Something like that.
で、女の子は、もうあなたたち科学者ってもう頭おかしくて信じられないっていうふうに言ってます。最後の面白い表現2つ連続でいきます。creepy で気味が悪いとかおかしいっていうことですね。そして bizarre で異様なとか信じがたいという意味です。
Right. Creepy again means kind of scary.
Okay, scary.
For example, cemeteries are creepy.
ちょっと墓地とか怖いよねとかって言う
Yeah, cemeteries are creepy. Or the story was creepy, kind of scary. And bizarre means strange.
Like sketchy. それではもう一度ナチュラルなスピードで聞いてみましょう。
Hey, Amy, have you ever heard of Schrödinger's cat?
No, Sam. What is it? Is it a new cat breed? I love cats, by the way.
Haha. Schrödinger's cat is a well-known thought experiment suggested by a famous Austrian physicist named Erwin Schrodinger.
Erwin Schrodinger? Never heard of him. But this Schrödinger's cat experiment sounds very science thingy to me. Go on.
Okay. Let's say there's a cat inside an opaque box. That means you cannot see inside a box.
Yes, an opaque box. So we do not know what's happening inside.
Right. And also in the box is a flask containing deadly radioactive material. Of course, there is a radioactivity detector in the box as well.
Ah, what a poor cat. Sam, please don't kill our cute kitties.
Amy, this is a thought experiment, not a real experiment. Anyway, there's a 50% chance that the radioactivity will be detected by the machine. If the radioactivity is detected, the flask will be shattered, releasing the radiation. Of course, the cat will die.
No! You science people are a bunch of geeks, killing poor animals.
Oh Lord, calm down. Let me finish the explanation. So, if we do not look in the box, there's a 50% chance that the cat is alive or not. It's in kind of a zombie state, alive or dead, we don't know. But if we do look in the box, it's either 100% alive or 100% dead.
Oh my god, please stop. I don't want to hear something so tormenting anymore.
Amy, we're not killing the cat. Anyway, this shows how observing something changes the situation. That's pretty unique, hey?
I don't want to talk to you anymore, Sam. All of you science people are creepy and bizarre. How can you treat a cat like that?
Oh boy.
Very good, very good. Okay.
Congratulations!
You all did it in this may be the most difficult dialogue we've ever
Yep,
had.
You guys survived. We survived too. ちなみに今回お話ししたシュレーディンガーの猫っていう思考実験はだいぶはしょってるので、もし興味があったらちょっと調べてみてください。
Right, it's not quite like the real experiment. We really simplified it, and we didn't really talk about the implications of it.
それに含まれてるもっとこう大事なこととかをあんまり説明できてないので。
There's various consequences, implications like that.
Please discuss about it with your friends in English.
Right, science can be very fun. It's true. I like science too. If you read about your things in science, try to do fun things in science, you will really like it. And we'll see you next time at Hiroshima University's English Podcast. Bye.
Bye. Thank you for coming to questions from our listeners.
Yes. And what's the question this week, Kay?
This is from Rako in Okayama Prefecture. Joe, thank you. Thank you from Okayama.
Do you like Okayama?
Of course, because that's the prefecture I'm from.
Oh, okay. It's
But
from
anyway.
Okayama,
Yeah.
right. What's the question from Rako?
What is the most popular Japanese food in the United States?
The most popular Japanese food? Good question. I go back to America every year, so I have a chance to see. And of course, probably the most popular is sushi, right?
Yes,
you can find it in almost every place, even in the center areas, you can find sushi shops. But there are other things too. For example, instant ramen. It's really popular. You can find it practically everywhere. And also teriyaki. For example, it's the sauce that you put on chicken or on burgers, like that teriyaki burgers, or especially teriyaki chicken. Right, you can find it almost everywhere. Another thing that's very popular in America are beef bowl, which means, of course, Yoshinoya, right? You can find that, especially on the West Coast and the East Coast. You can find that. And also edamame and tofu.
Tofu,
right?
yeah, that's getting popular.
Both of these are actually English words now.
Really?
Basically, everybody knows edamame and tofu, right? You can find it practically everywhere, right? And one final thing I'll mention are California rolls. And actually, these are not Japanese, right?
But
Americans think they are.
I guess they are originated
Right, it's a kind of makizushi, of course. And these California rolls have cucumbers and crab and avocado inside them. They taste kind of good, I think.
Yeah, Americans love avocado.Okay, anyways, まだまだ私たちへの個人的な質問や文化的な質問をお待ちしておりますので、Twitter、Facebook、アプリのレビューやの書き込みでどうぞ。
はい。